Hey, it's me, Emily. I wanted to make this video for a few people, really, including myself, just to let them know that it gets better. It does. It really gets better. I grew up knowing that I was different, and I'm still different. I didn't know how or why I was different, but I don't fit in. I didn't fit in, and I didn't understand why I didn't fit in. It turns out that there are a few reasons why, but the main reason is that I'm bisexual. But you can call me a few things. You could call me gay, you could call me pansexual, you could call me queer, you could call me lesbian, you could call me lesy, any of those labels. But do labels really matter? Because they don't. They don't to me anyway. They shouldn't matter. I mean, you could answer that for yourself, but they don't matter to me. My story kind of starts a while ago. I grew up going to Catholic school where, for me, it wasn't really okay to be different. I tried to fit in because I didn't fit in. Half of my family is Catholic, and the other half is Baptist, Southern Baptist. And I wouldn't change my family for the world, but that's just to let you know that I grew up in the buckle of the Bible Belt, and they're both very religious people and pretty conservative area. I went to Catholic school from kindergarten to 12th grade, and for my friends in the United Kingdom and Australia, that just means I went there from when you started school to when you go to university, and I wore the uniforms. I went to mass. I had religious education. Since I took foreign languages, I learned how to pray in all those different languages too. I wouldn't change it. That's just what I did. We were taught to be ourselves in school, as long as that meant you weren't gay. So around 11 or 12, I started noticing signs that I was bisexual. So I still liked guys, so I was like, okay, I'm fine, I'm straight, I'm still good. But I didn't differentiate that there's a difference between the guys and the girls. Like, I thought, oh, that girl's pretty too. So I'd overcompensate for those feelings. I didn't want to have those sinful feelings. And I was really athletic. I did competitive cheerleading and gymnastics, and I was a black belt, or I was working towards my black belt in Taekwondo. I got that at 12 years old. And my parents, I think they just thought I was really talented in athletics. And I don't think that was the case. I think I just overcompensated for those feelings and isolated myself in the gym and things like that. And I think it's also safe to say that music played a very big part in my life as a child. And then things got worse in high school because I didn't understand how to deal with my feelings. I remember asking my dad at one point, I think it was after freshman year, which would be grade 9 for those in the United Kingdom and Australia. I wanted my dad to let me be homeschooled, but that wasn't going to happen because my dad and and his sister, my aunt, also attended the same high school that I went to, so it was kind of a big family, kind of community that attended that school. I also got my first serious boyfriend when I was in high school. I was about 17 years old, and I really liked him. He was great, but I couldn't fully give myself to him because I couldn't fully accept myself as me, because I was taught for so long that there was something wrong with me. I was taught for so long that, I'm not a human because of this thing that's wrong with me, and, there's something wrong with me. And it wasn't really until about a year and a half ago that I had accepted myself as a human, like that I really liked myself. I just kind of said, screw it if it's wrong, I'm gonna be happy. I want to be happy. And so I remember calling up my best friend who's been with me through everything, and I was like, she's not going to judge me. And I called her and I said, you know, Hannah, this is me. And she's like, all right, can we just go hiking now? Like, I don't care. She really had no reaction. She just accepted me, and that's what I loved about it. She didn't judge me. We went about our day and we went hiking, and I loved that. And after that, I remember going to university, my home university, and I said I was going to be open about it, and everyone was, I'm an art student, so everyone was really accepting about that, and I was fine. And since I have a few gay friends there, and they've actually been really helpful on, like, if you want to come out to your family, this is a good way to possibly do it if they're really conservative. So they've actually been pretty helpful. And then I had to come out to my dad. That was the challenging part. And but I eventually did, and I wasn't ready, but it was time. About a month before I came here to Australia, I decided it was time. And it went better than planned, but it happened. The fact of the matter is, if you're ready to come out, that is great. I'm here for you, but if you're not, that's fine too. You know, I'm here for you. Only you know when you're ready or when the time is right. And, you know, I just wanted to say that I love you, whether you're ready to come out or whether you're not. It does get better, I promise. When I was afraid, I surrounded myself with people that I knew would accept me for myself, for being different, and I distanced myself from those that would judge me. You know, it's a matter of survival for a lot of us, you know. I put up a wall for 22 years because I was afraid. I was so scared that people were going to hate me. And it's scary, you know, but now I can say that I'm out, and I am proud. I am so happy. I love myself now, and I will happily welcome you with open arms and with your specialness into my life. And I'm so comfortable with myself now. I love life now, you know, and I can honestly tell you, I can honestly say that it gets better. It gets so much better.